Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Gene Segura.
First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. In previous duels with deGrom, just a 3-for-13 batting line. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. deGrom, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Segura gets his lead at first, nobody out. Struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Bryce Harper comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Guys have full power and that's it, but then there are guys like this. Fields, what a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half to his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
Plate Didi Gregorius as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Kingery is retired, 2 down now. So coming to the plate, Andrew Knapp is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barehanded at his knees. In time. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Zach Wheeler will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So striding in, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So here's Pete Alonso batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Wheeler pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, catch inside.
The 1-0. Two out with the man at first. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. 1 inning in the books here. It's second inning set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brad Miller.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Hit softly down the line at first. And he dives with the baseball, but makes the play for the out. Oh, that was close.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I'm going to be locking in today on Brandon Nimmo. This guy brings his lunch pail to work with him, fellas, and he does it with a smile. Watch it permeate to his entire team. This guy lights up a room, and he plays elite defense. You can test the arm a little bit, but he's sure-handed in the outfield.
Roman Quinn is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Zach.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Gene Segura would be next. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And there's ball 1. Wheeler was once a member of the club he matches up against in this one. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. Popped him up. Kingery is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
The third baseman,
Into the box now, J.D. Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Wheeler's ready. Here's the delivery. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. On the ground to third. Davis brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play. And
Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. As Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, James McCann. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. McCann, the former Chicago White Sox. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So now to the plate, Jacob DeGrom, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. High hop, and he barehands it. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Still down 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. High and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Scott Kingery, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Andrew Knapp. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there at the knees, strike 1. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. 0-2 the count to Miller.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First offering on its way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Roman Quinn. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there, but he drops it. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is, once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
David Peterson will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Zach Wheeler will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. He's set, and the pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Segura is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
Line, that's a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. He's set. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. And he's safe.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Second and third here, one man out. And try to hold back. That's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him. Get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Racing back, the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Jordan Yamamoto gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The third baseman, number 4.
To the plate now, Scott Kingery. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Phillies 8 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Dominic Smith. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into the corner and slicing foul. High and deep to straightaway right. Harper looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind. Former first-round draft choice Brandon Nimmo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Nimmo has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Hit out towards second. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well-executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in now, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Liner towards second. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping in, James McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Andrew Knapp is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, Brad Miller, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he misses there, 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Roman Quinn stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Zach Wheeler, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball to short. He's right there. And oh, danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the runner going by. A good save, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Jeff McNeil is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Oh.
2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Popped him up. Now moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The windup and the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled away. Count still at 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Wheeler sets his sights and delivers. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Hey, every once in a while, these speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Lifted in the air out to left. Quinn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Phillies 8 and the Mets 2. Jerry's Familia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 27, Jerry.
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Didi Gregorius will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field is 4th in the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
The third baseman, number 4.
In now, Scott Kingery, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. 3 runs already home here. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew Knapp. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied into short left center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Phillies 11 and the Mets 2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Check swing called strike. 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
1-2 to Dominic Smith.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. One out, nobody on. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Harper to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
J.D. Davis the next at bat, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, James McCann. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. Here's Wheeler on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Hoskins is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Philadelphia is on top 11-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Aaron Luke will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tomas Nido will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 3.
Stepping in, Brad Miller, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch on its way.
Inside ball.
The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Roman Quinn.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Lou is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now back, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Into the box, Zach Wheeler. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Gene Segura standing in. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Quinn is on his way home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Edwin Diaz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
At the plate now, Bryce Harper. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. it's fouled away. Fastball well outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Phillies lead it 13-2. Digging in, Tomas Nido. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
No balls and a strike to count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And he struck him out, so double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Striding in, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side. And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Quinn will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Now over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets, and they remain well behind. Didi Gregorius will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Scott Kingery, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2 balls.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Andrew Knapp is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay, and they've got him hung up out there between 2nd and 3rd, and they'll get the out here as he's run down between 2nd and 3rd.
Now back, the center fielder, Brad Miller.
So now to the plate, Brad Miller, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Runner in scoring position at 2nd with 2 down. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Phillies lead this one 13. At the plate, Michael Conforto starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-0 the count. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the bat, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Brandon Nimmo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Soft liner to the left side. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Phillies get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Zach Wheeler earns the win, his second, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jacob deGrom was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.